Hello everyone, I'm Extra Cheesy 87 and this is Let's Play Zero Escape 999 Part 22. Last time we began the true ending in earnest. We basically learned that Santa may not be quite so good of a guy because he took June hostage as well as Ace and Lotus and left us behind the number 9 door. But then we were able to, open the coffin through some magic bullshit, rescued what's his name, Snake, and then we kind of were talking about going through door number 9 and numbers and stuff, and basically we've learned that June is not actually number 6, she's probably number 9, and now we're about to learn what Santa's real number actually is, because he's not a 3. At least, that's the theory.
7? Would you be so kind as to modify my sister's equations?
Oh my god. We've got like 45 minutes for the ship sinks when we're here doing math problems.
Yeah, sure. This is what you were getting at, right, Snake?
Is there any worse way to die than while doing math?
Thank you. That is exactly right, 7.
Wait. 28 equals 2 plus 8 equals not. I'm not a math genius, but 2 plus 8 should equal 10, right? Right?
Santa's true number wasn't 3. It was 0.
But am I just like not understanding math? Because these numbers still don't add up.
Santa is 0?
Right? Because I mean that's 16 plus 8 is 24. Okay, so this is 9 plus 9 is not 28. I'm like really confused here on this
and
number
June
4.
was 9, not 6. Conversely, Santa was 0, not 3. Plus 3 and minus 3.
So they still basically would have the same effect on the digital root together.
They cancel one another out. Nothing appears out of order.
Santa was still playing by the rules of the nonary game this whole time.
Precisely.
So you're saying Santa planned this whole thing?
I'm not sure if he acted alone or not, but I think it is safe to conclude that he is 0.
Well.
If my hypothesis is correct.
Well, we know it has to be one of us.
Snake's hypothesis. Something doesn't seem right.
The math doesn't work
June's bracelet being flipped.
on one of them. That's part of the problem.
Even if that were possible, that would mean there are 2 number 9 bracelets.
Yeah.
And if that's the case?
Isn't that breaking
All right,
the rules?
that's enough talking. Let's go. It's high time we went through that door.
Because we know the 9 bracelet is actually number 9. We know that from the safe ending. When, Ace uses it with Lotus. So it's not like it's actually the number 6, right? I mean, it has to be the number 9. That's already been established.
It's right there.
Wait, what about the library?
Oh,
I thought that's what we had to go check.
all right. Let's keep going.
I think these stairs go to the bottom deck.
Looks dry.
Let's head down.
Because I thought this room just went straight to the
Hey,
incinerator as well.
This is the Neptune symbol. There must be a key around here somewhere.
Neptune key.
Because I'm trying to remember, in the safe ending, they go through the side door too, right? And they don't do all these puzzles and shit.
I only have the Uranus key card.
You're telling me we gotta do puzzles?
It's a different planet. Plus, it's the wrong kind of key.
Let's turn around and go back for now.
Yeah. Hey, another door. And a card reader this time.
Hey, that's it.
It's the Uranus symbol.
This is the place.
I wonder what the spooky octopus things are supposed to be. They're more like squids, really, is what they look like.
Wow!
Oh, there's the library. Damn, that's a lot of books.
It's totally full of books!
Well, that typically is what libraries are like.
There's so many. I don't know where to look.
All right. If we want to get through that door out there, we need the Neptune key. I say we split up and look for it.
Okay.
Dude, this thing is huge.
Very well.
Sure thing.
Good. Let's get started then. We don't have a lot of time. Hurry.
Oh, we're gonna need a lot of time because Alice sleeps in a small chamber past the forest of knowledge. As he began his search for reasons he didn't fully understand, Junpei felt this particular words float through his mind. So that's a little... Because I'm trying to remember, in the safe ending, they go through that 9-door, right? And they sure as hell don't pause to do some fucking library puzzles. Because they can't go through the same door that Ace and them go through, and he goes through the main door. So that's odd. Okay, so we're back to doing some puzzly puzzles. I vaguely remember the library. I think it just takes a long time because it's fucking huge, as you can see. Owen. The complete catalog of Owen Wilson. Perhaps it's about the English Revolutionary? Dad kind. Wasn't that a German mathematician? Maybe it's a compilation of his work. Leibniz. This book is in German. Looks like it's I guess it'd be Liber. I don't know. Apologies to anyone who can actually pronounce things of a non-American / English origin. Well, Snake doesn't know what it is. I don't think we'll ever know. And then Sheldrake. Isn't Sheldrake with the volume number? Okay. I don't remember what we do with that stuff. It's a weird book. Indian mathematics. That's funny. Why is that funny? I don't get it. Riemann hypothesis. What is there to hypothesize about it with a Riemann? There are many factors linked to Kirk lubrication or lack of. It's an exciting and rapidly growing field. Okay, I wasn't expecting that to be something I'd read today. So it's lots of math. You mean something like primary number theory or analytical number theory or geometry? Oh my gosh, how do you know? Nobody said anything about those. Well, number theory is usually split into 4 chief... Actually, well, number theory is usually split into 4 chief disciplines. If there was a book named Algebraic Number Theory, I took a wild guess that the other 3 would be there as well. Looks like I was right. Fucking nerd. Conjecture? What's that about? Like magic or psychic stuff or something? Right, I bet it's about jewelry, isn't it? It may have an odd title, but it's actually a very respectable mathematics book. It deals with the unsolved problems of additive number theory. Sorry I said anything. Let's not get into this right now, okay? There are books. There's something suspicious about the shelf on the left. Whoa, what's this? Warp? Did you just fucking grope Clover? What's the deal with this sappy stuff? There's a cylinder lock. You know, the kind of lock where you write through the numbers. 4, 7, 4, 3, 8, 9. That's the answer. Go. Okay, so it's 9, 3, 2, 4, 1, 6. Okay. I was like, how the hell are we supposed to do this? So 9, 3, 2. 9, 3, 2, 4, 1, 6. Oh shit. Ah, damn it, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to hit right click to go back. So like 9, 3, 2, 4. 4, 1, 6. Can I not read? Oh, that's a 5, not a 6. But wait. 6, and that's a 6. Wait, is it a 6 and a 6? I can't tell if that's supposed to be a 9. I guess it's a 6. Those are supposed to be 6s. No? 6, 6, 4, 1. Maybe that is a 5? It does look slightly different than the 6, so let's try 5. There we go. You kind of like turn your head fucking sideways to tell. I don't know why, but I don't feel particularly happy about being praised for that. Whatever. Okay, Squall. At least the lock's open now. Let's see if we can get it open, alright? So, we got some astronomy. Oh, there's this thing down there. Powerful light bulb. It feels like a light bulb. Pretty high wattage too, unless I miss my guess. Should generate quite a bit of light. Cool. Don't really know what to use that for. The light. Oh, there's some light bulbs. There are 3 lights. They aren't very bright though. Okay, so we need 3 light bulbs. Got it. We continue our quest for light bulbs. Modern Japanese literature. A picture book. Looks like it's an old folktale. Don't you think it's a little weird that this book's the only picture book? Maybe you ought to hold on to it. Tales of Old Japan. Pretty sure it's gonna have pages inside. Smart ass. Whoa! S5. Now that could be a 1 or that could be an I. S5-5. Okay, SE-5. I should probably get my sheet of paper over just in case we need to start doing some real deal. Well, if I can find it, here it is. Oh man, please don't fall out of your chair. Okay. I didn't fall out of my chair in case you were wondering. So I guess it's a pop-up book, huh? S5-E. I'm just gonna write that down just in case. Cool. And what about this one? This one also seems a little out of place. Mostly ones about folklore. Can folklore or a variety range of subjects: history, urban life, religious trends, environmental changes, oral traditions. Folklore can cover all these things. Okay, shut up, nerd. Agricultural. And then we clicked on this stuff already. Okay. Oh, whoops. I hit the wrong key. So we looked at all this stuff. Yeah. So I guess we can go back up now. There's a note. Light to the books. Huh? Interesting. Well, intelligence often hides itself in darkness. You ever thought about the pages of a book? Each page only sees, what, maybe 2 or 3 minutes of light before the reader is on to the next? They spend the rest of their lives locked in darkness. Is my dude really philosophizing about some damn books? Oh, don't get me wrong. I'm not complaining. Not at all. I live in the darkness, yes, but that has gifted me with the ability to catch the truths others might miss. I can hear the voices hidden in the darkness, you might say. Okay. So light, so we have to put books under the light, I assume. Automated robotic assembly line. What's that? Some sort of comic book? Jeez, I guess boys really do like that stuff, huh? No, you're thinking of a different sort of robot. That's a pretty generic title. To be honest, it's so vague, I don't really know what it might be about. Well, that's why you gotta read it. Overview of photochemistry. Ah, the light bulb! The powerful light bulb. What's that one called? It says Foundations of DNA and Genetic Engineering. Okay. It's called Correlation of Muscle, Bone Density, and Bone Strength. I'm just saying that because it says muscle. Principles of Monkey Behavior. I'd imagine that's a book describing the praxeology studies on monkeys. Monkeys are very similar to humans evolutionary, so I imagine the research was fruitful. We don't have the time to read any of these books. Dissection Atlas. This whole shelf is full of medical books. It's called Resurrection of Lost Human Functions. I think they're talking about if you lose part of your body, you can grow it back. I think it's probably more talking about like physical therapy and motor like skills. Reconstructing the abilities that humankind once possessed. In other words, maybe talk about cultivating a sixth sense. Well, the pop-up books think they're part of a series. They do have the same binding. Does that say Fundamentals of Baseball? H.E. Head? Head. Head. Let's write that down. Ancient Gladiators. Human Anatomy. Regeneration of Eternal Organs. From what I can tell, it sounds like these books have been organized by genre. The library was even massive. I'm rather impressed by how well organized it is. Introduction to Geology. Thinking about it, the Earth, even when you're on the ocean. Kind of romantic in a way, I guess. Yeah, exactly. Paleontology, this one's about fossils, right? Ammonitites are pretty nasty looking. Mother Nature, is that some sort of book about hippie chicks? Probably not, except perhaps tangentially, it's most likely about environmental protection. I was just trying to make a joke. Dude, hippie chicks? Really? The Theory of Evolution, heck, even I know this one. This is that Darwin guy, right? Well, yes and no. Charles Darwin wrote a book called On the Origin of Species. In it, he put forth his theory of evolution. Yeah, I remember that part. He called it natural selection. Exactly. Theories of Cambrian explosion. I know that. Wrong kind of explosion. Roughly 500 million years ago, during what is known as the Cambrian period, research suggests that the variety of living organisms increased by an order of magnitude. Why that happened is, however, still something of a mystery. There are a number of theories. This book is most likely a collection of them. We did that one. Creatures of the South Seas. Robert Hooke's famous work. Yeah, that's the Cell book. Drew pictures, published them in a book, blah blah blah. Why did mankind lose their tails? Junpei, do you know what this one's about? I mean, I assume it's about why mankind lost their tails. I didn't even know we had tails to lose. Maybe you should ask a human with a tail. Okay, I'm not entirely meaning to skip through all this, but at the same time, like, you know, we need to pick it up. This book is called a Mind Swap. I guess it'd be bother. Wait, what? Oh, switch with. And I'm not like I keep clicking, and then it like skips like 2 lines of dialogue by accident. I assume she's probably saying she wouldn't bother switching with her brother or Junpei too much, but I'd rather die than let Seven switch with me. What the hell? Like I'd even want to swap bodies with little Bradley. Yo, is he thinking about it? Shut up. Well, he wasn't the only one. Whoa, Junpei. Can't even pronounce this one. Who's that? Some famous guy? Snake, are you gonna fill us in? It's not a person's name, it's the name of a fictional book created by Abdul al-Hazred. I have no clue how to pronounce that. It's said to be one of the sources used in the creation of the legendary Book of the Dead, the Necronomicon. Teleportation. Well, I know what telepathy is, but I never heard of teletemporation. Of course, fucking Snake. God, does Snake know everything? Has he read all the books? Rabbits are pretty cute, but what's the immune stuff about? It's talking about the Judas tree that is said to grow. What the fuck, Snake? Okay, so did we get anything out of that? I think we got the. Wait, we've seen this stuff, yeah. We checked these. Okay, what does that say? Cowboys and Indians? What the hell? XL or Lick. L, R, and K. Where the fuck is an R? How the hell is this an R? I'm not seeing a... I mean, I see L-I-L-K. Do you have to, like, look at it a certain way? L, R, and K? Okay. I mean, I'll write down L-R-K, but that is not a fucking R. I mean, it's Lilk. I don't understand. How is this an R? Whatever. Oh wait, did we click on all this stuff? History of the Western world. I assume it's about European history. Yeah, just gonna leave it at that, Snake. Doesn't seem like you. Oriental history. They're not the same. He is correct. History of the medieval period. Maybe it's about Sir Lancelot. I don't think you're gonna find a guy who didn't really exist in a history book. Greek mythology. Damn, that thing's huge. Can't imagine anyone's actually read the whole thing. Snake. And well, actually, when I was 7 years old, I read it twice. Pretty sure it just put me to sleep. What's Hellenism? Greek culture. Yeah, fucking swine. Fusion of Greek and Oriental culture. Permian creatures. Seems a little fancy for some kind of prehistoric critter. Not to mention most of them were likely reptiles or amphibians without hair. I can't imagine they'd need much for eating verbs. That's got nothing to do with it. Cultural heritage of Rome. You mean the shit they stole from the Greeks? It's gonna be a serious inheritance tax. History of Buddhism. Cool. How the hell do I get out of here? Hurry up, we need to find a key. Yes, I know. Man, it's like 7 and I don't even exist. So wait, do we check these books? Oh, there's so many books. These are about history. So, did we check these? What the hell is this? What's the deal with these titles? Do they like read? Kinda like they don't seem like they spell anything. Switch them around. Yeah, if we move them around, then maybe they'll spell something. Oh, I get it. Yeah, heck, it's worth a shot. Pino. Nepo. I was always really bad at this type of stuff. Find? Open here, find bulb. So now we got all the bulbs. Guess that turned out well enough. So the letters from the title spell out open here, find bulb. So we have the bulbs. I guess we just need the book, right? Can we check on this? It's a coat rack. This one's not too big, so maybe just hats. How do you get down again? Don't shove! I'm not kidding, don't push me! What the heck, man? I wasn't gonna, but now that you bring it up. Like, seriously, please let me go down. It's a small enclosure. Also, you have to put the books there, I bet. Whoa! These light bulbs really make a difference. It's pretty bright in here now. Yeah, we put the picture books. What does it make? What does it spell? Shelled Drake 5. Oh, yeah, so we have to go back to that volume. Way to go, Junpei! Good job, buddy! There's something projecting on the bottom. These letters, they seem familiar. No, Sheldrake 5.
Sheldrake 5?
I think I saw the rest of this collection somewhere.
Yeah, I think it was somewhere around here.
It was the first thing we
Let's
looked
go
at.
take a look.
Okay.
Sheldrake.
Have you heard of him? Sheldrake, I mean.
Yeah, because of course
Yeah,
Snake knows
Lotus
about him.
told me about him.
It's the morphogenetic field
There's
guy.
a British biochemist named Sheldrake. He has a rather interesting theory. Morphogenetic fields, which relies on the theory of morphic resonance.
Really? From Lotus, huh?
Well, Clover also said something to me about that stuff.
She did?
Yeah, what was it?
The ability to access a morphogenetic field is affected by a couple of things. The first is epiphany, and the other is danger.
You think I would also like ask Snake more about like his experience in the nonary game, right?
That girl. I told her not to tell anyone.
You did? Why?
Well,
Look, man, I didn't push it because we're in a hurry, but I'm kind of sick of this. How about you just tell me, okay?
tell you what?
Don't give me that. About the experiment.
Yeah, please.
Ugh. Very well, fine. I'll tell you everything.
Well, we might need the Cliff Notes version because once again, we're on a pretty strict time limit, but you know.
But not here. Let's move to the top floor.
If I remember, I think this is a fairly
I
long
suppose I
scene.
might as well start by telling you why I kept quiet, and why I made sure Clover did as well.
I think we'll go ahead and try and finish it, but we may end up with because I think this is a fairly lengthy conversation. I don't exactly remember though.
To be honest, the explanation is quite simple. Zero told me not to. I had little choice. He didn't walk up and tell me, of course. He gave me a message engraved on a card.
That's a Braille card.
Well, duh, he's blind.
It looks just like the one you showed us earlier. So you had 2 cards.
No, only one.
This is like the other side or
Huh?
something.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, I guess it could be on the same thing. It's not like we would know if he's lying to us about what it says.
I thought that card just had some rules for the nonary game on it.
Yes, it did. And those were the rules I read you. However, they were not the only thing on the card. There was something I didn't read. Well, perhaps I should say there was something I couldn't read.
Huh?
And that was?
Tell no one of the events that took place 9 years ago.
Oh, couldn't read aloud.
Tell, and I activate your sister's detonator. It's a threat on our lives.
Oh.
Well, like, I don't even get, you know, why bring Snake and Clover back into this, you know?
Well, what about Clover? Did she get a message from Zero too?
I don't believe she did. But doesn't it strike you as strange that Zero would shut my mouth, but not hers?
Yeah?
Yeah.
To be on the safe side, however, I told her it was best not to tell anyone.
Almost like he didn't know that Clover was in the experiment? Which seems a little unlikely, I don't know.
Still, apparently she told you. That girl.
What's wrong with her telling me? I figured some stuff out with the things she told me. I mean, it looks like the whole activate her detonator thing was just a bluff. She's prancing around downstairs happy as a clam now that you're back.
Or can clams really be happy?
That's very true. I've decided I can trust you. I've decided to tell you the truth. The chance that Santa is Zero is very high. I feel I can assume Santa doesn't have the time to observe us at the moment. And at any rate, even if he were, I very much doubt he would kill us.
I mean, shouldn't Santa have just fucking ditched us by now, you would think? Because, I mean, it's not like the path to get out was that far after the 9th door.
Why?
Unless they also have some puzzles that were just skipped over? I don't know. Clover told me about the four-leaf clover, about the words. If he knew about that, then he was in my group during the first experiment. I'm sure of it. He wouldn't kill us, no matter what the situation was.
Hey, Snake?
Yes, I know. You want to know what happened during the experiment.
Yeah, duh.
Yeah.
How much do you know?
Clover told me about...
I see. The morphogenetic field in the experiments 9 years prior. How the experiments had taken place simultaneously at two locations, one being the ship and the other being a building in Nevada. And the girl that died during the experiment. She told you all that, did she?
Yeah, nice recap, Snake.
At any rate, I now know how much you've learned. All that remains for us to determine
is who did this and why, right?
Yes.
Can you tell me what happened?
Yes. The people who organized the initial experiment were from a company called Cradle Pharmaceuticals. There were 4 of them running the show.
Yeah, so at this point, we don't know that Ace is the Cradle Pharmaceuticals guy and everything, so...
Gentaro Hongo, Nagisa Nijisaki, Teruaki Kubota, Kagechika Musashido. Hongo was the CEO of Cradle Pharmaceuticals.
We're at 30 minutes. I can't decide. I think we're gonna stop here, because from what I remember, this is a pretty lengthy, like backstory bit, and we'll probably end up with like a 40-45 minute video if we try and go ahead and show it all. So we'll stop here, and next time we will learn about the origins of the original Nonary game, what Snake and Clover went through, and all that jazz. I'm ExtraCheesy87. Stay tuned for the next part. And also, look at this fucking dude's mustache. Man, that is impressive. But yeah, see y'all in the next video, guys.